Hello, hello, TV Cinematic Skeins. This is episode 31. I said I didn't know when I was coming back, so here I am. I wanted to do another episode because December's gonna be crazy, and I need to talk to you guys about like what we're gonna do for December, because like I've seen a couple of podcasters recently who are like, some people don't like it when you show acquisitions and things. Do y'all not like that? I mean, I do it all the time, and you're still here, so I'm guessing that you're cool with it. But if that's not your thing, I don't know. Like, should I do less videos? I don't know. I'm apologizing now for the noise. I've got my space heater going, my little fireplace heater, because it's a little chilly in the craft room today. And I broke out my project that I was trying to decide if I was going to frog. I'm not going to frog this. It's my giant Tunisian crochet blanket with my color block squares of blue, gray, and white, because those are the only colors that particular yarn was available in at the time, other than this god-awful burgundy color. It was just awful. But yeah, so I was going to frog this and make it a knit blanket and use these blocks and do like colorwork patterns within the blocks instead of what I'm doing now, which is these little squares. But I've after looking at it and how much I've already got done, no, I'm just gonna keep going. This has been like what, a 3-year project now, because I think I started it in 2019. I don't know. It's never going to get finished. No, I'm going to start working on this. Actually, once I'm done with my test knit, I'm going to go back to working on this and give myself a little knitting break. Because I feel like I've got too much going on right now and I'm a little bit overwhelmed. I think a lot of that is like trunk shows and dying and being sick and just all the things. And I just feel a little bit overwhelmed right now. So I'm going to kind of chill for a bit and just I'm going to stop applying for test knits and rushing myself to get through things and joining make-alongs, because yeah, I'm never gonna finish anything. Speaking of which, the the Witchy Stitcher Stitch Along, that's over. I only got two and a half, I'll say 2.5 of the squares done, and there's like, I don't know, 12, 13 something, I don't know. It's hard to focus on cross stitch when you have knitting projects, because like cross stitch, I need to concentrate so I don't stab myself so much. And while I do find cross stitch really relaxing, it's a bit time consuming. And like when I'm knitting, I can watch TV, because now that I don't have to look at my hands as much, I still do, but now I don't have to do it as much. I can do other things while I'm knitting, like movies. With cross stitch, I can't even do the movies. Like I can do audiobooks, but I mean, I can't watch TV and cross stitch, because it's like, what am I doing? Like, no. So yeah, that cross stitch didn't get finished. It'll get finished eventually, like when I feel like picking it up. But yeah, I'm not doing too good on the make-alongs. Speaking of which, let's get into. It's only been 3 minutes of rambling. Okay. Make-alongs. The Felix for Fall Cal that I joined for Fiber for the People. And I told you guys last episode, I don't think I'm going to finish in time. I still don't think I'm going to finish in time. But while I was at my trunk show, which I'll talk about in a minute, I got all of the majority of the body done. And when I came home, I tried it on and it was long enough. So I just went ahead and did the ribbing, which I did really loosely, and it looks a little funky, but I don't care. And I started, in my brain, I was like, man, I got so much knitting done at the trunk show, it'll just take me a day to finish the sleeves. So I was like, I'll work on the sleeves, like yesterday. This is all I got done. I don't know, whatever. Oh, crap. Doctor's calling me. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. Apparently I have to get an ultrasound to check my kidneys before my next appointment. So yeah. Ooh, I got my stent removed. I looked it up, and I'm apparently one of the 55% of people that find stent removal painful the day after. or, you know, after the numbing cream stuff wears off, whatever. The numbing cream just works on the outside. Just FYI. That was really uncomfortable. I'm tired of having people I don't know in the neither regions. Like, I know they're medical professionals, but too many people have seen my personal business, and I'm not a fan. It's just really uncomfortable. It's really uncomfortable. And I think a lot of it, too, was the doctor's office I went to. TMI, but, you know, you're all spread-eagled in the room for people to do things down there, and then, like, the nurse comes in and has the door open, and there's people in the hallway, and I'm like, hello, like, not okay, not okay. I mean, nobody was looking, but I mean, be a little, like, slide into the doorway, like, you know, knock, cover up first, and then pop on in. Just give me a second. It's really uncomfortable. It's really uncomfortable. Anyway, I'm one of the 55% that were in pain afterwards. And so I had to take pain meds for like the next day. But now I'm good. I'm good. I'm off all the pain medications. I'm off the bladder medications. All I have left now is the, I don't know, whatever the medication is that keeps things open. I have to take that for like a month or something. So whatever. Anyway, that one's not a big deal. Medical info. I feel better. That's the whole point. Anyway. So yeah, back to knitting. Felix, I think if I worked on just this for the next couple of days, I would get it finished by December 1st. I don't think I'm going to. Because I have other things. Like, I don't really care if I finish it. I don't care. It's not that I don't like it. I just know I'm not going to wear it that much. And it's not a big deal to me to get it finished. I'm not like in a rush to wear it. You know what I mean? I will say I had it on for a little bit while I was like playing around to make sure I liked the length of it yesterday. And the mohair wasn't itchy to me. So I think I'm okay with using mohair. I think. I didn't wear it for a long span of time, but it was nothing like that Roan DK where like 2 minutes in, I'm like, I must take this off immediately. Like, this is okay. By the way, I'm not bad mouthing Roan DK. I'm just, my skin is sensitive to it. I like the yarn. I really wish I could use it. It's just my skin says no. Anyway, what else? Test knit. I really like my test knit, but I feel I have a slightly competitive nature, and one of the testers in the test group is already finished, and I know I have a day job, so it's not like I've been working on it all day, and maybe they have a day job too, and maybe they're just a faster knitter than I am, but I just, how are they done already? How? I don't know. Maybe they. In my head, I have to like rationalize it. Like maybe they didn't have the day job interrupting the things, and they were able to just knit all day, and that's how they got done so quickly. I cannot fathom how they whipped through the pattern and are done already. And like, it makes me feel slow. Anyway, I know it's just a mental thing with me. It's okay. It's okay. But I think I'm at about the halfway point. I think I'm at the halfway point in the pattern. Yeah, because I just have 3 color repeats to go. So yeah, I'm at the halfway point. But I mean, I got a lot of progress, I guess. I don't know. Last time you guys saw it, I was there, so I had done this bit, which is, I don't know, maybe am I slow? I don't know. I got this much done, so hold it in my mouth. It's mine. It's okay. I mean, that's not bad, right? I admittedly have not picked this up in a couple days, so I really like it. It reminds me a little bit of The Shift by Andrea Mowry, just because they're both mosaic knitting, so it's familiar to me. I still really love this stitch. It's so fun. But I wish I was further along with this. It's just, I know I'm comparing myself to other people and I shouldn't do that, but I do. Anybody that doesn't compare to other people ever is a liar. You compare, at least a little bit. You may not be as bothered by it as some people, but you compare. I compare myself to people a lot, and it's a thing. It's an issue I have in my head, and a lot of it isn't even like what they're doing. It's more like, should I, like, I think I told you guys like a long time ago that I think I'm mildly autistic. Like, people's emotional responses to things, like how people react to things, I find myself like looking at other people like, am I supposed to react like that too? Do I need to do this? Like, I think I look at other people more than I should, but it's something with my brain chemistry. I don't know. Anyway, that's where I'm at with that. And then I have the door. I know you want to be up here, but there's no space. Where did I put the other bag? I don't want to get up. I'm comfortable. There it is. Okay, my make along for the something evil. the Tolkien. The Tolkien. How do you say his name? Tolkien? Whatever. Lord of the Rings guy. Tolkien. Whatever. Tolkien. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm loopy. Not even medicated loopy. I'm just like, I just had a lot of coffee loopy. What's his name? Tolkien. Whatever. The Lord of the Rings evil MCAL thing that I joined. If you don't want to see it, look away now. I'm just going to show Clue 1 and part of Clue 2 because I am so not finished with Clue 2 yet. 3, 2, 1. Okay. As I mentioned, this was Clue 1. So I have this the right way around? No. All right. This is Clue 1. And this is Clue 2. I am halfway through Clue 2. And they just released Clue 3, so I am behind. But it's okay. I don't mind being a little behind on this. I can't remember if there are prizes or anything involved with this one, but whatever. I really like this so far. And I think I'm very happy that I decided to use black and gray with it because I feel like it's more likely that I'm going to wear it afterwards. Unlike, how many shawls have I made now? 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 3. It's the Boneyard shawl. There's the testnet I did for Yarnaceous and the shift, right? So just 3, 3. I haven't worn any of them. But I like making them. So yes, I feel like I might wear this one because it's my vibe. We'll see. That's where I'm at with that. So I'm a little bit behind, but I'm hoping. My goal, I want to get my test knit finished because that one, I am on a time crunch. I need, because I'm doing it for someone. Like, I'm doing it for the designer. So I need to have it done when it needs to be done. My other stuff, even though it's like they're make-alongs and there is a due date, it's not like if I don't finish, it's a big deal. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Anyway, I will work on it when I'm further along on my test knit. I'm hoping to finish my test knit this week. We'll see what happens. Yes. Okay. Is that it for my knitting? I did start, well, I finished the cuff and most of the, am I on the heel flap yet? No. I'm almost to the heel flap on my stripy socks because I worked on those while I was at the doctor's office. Yeah. Okay. So, bam. That's where that's at. And it's in my room and I'm not going to go get it. So anyway. Trunk show. Trunk show at Juju Knits went very well, I guess. I don't know. I mean, it's only my second trunk show. I assume it went well. I sold about half of my yarn and I need to go through my inventory and take colors off of the website that I included in that because they're gone. I was surprised, like, selling yarn to people, like, I'm always surprised at the colors that people choose. not like, I like most of my colors, but the ones that I'm like, oh my God, I love this so much, are not the ones that people buy. And it confuses me. I guess because I dye what I like, you know what I mean? So it doesn't bother me that people don't like what I like. Well, I did get bothered by what there was one they picked up my yarn like, oh, I don't like this, and then they put it down. I was like, why would you say that in front of me? Like, that's not okay. You could just be like, not for me. Just, I don't like this. Like, dude, you don't like it? Why'd you pick it up? Sorry, I'm not trying to be a jerk to my customers. I'm not. But if you don't like something, just don't like it. You don't have to tell me you don't like it. I didn't dye it for you. If there's something there that you do like, I didn't dye that for you either. You just happen to like it, you know? Like, you don't like it. You don't have to tell me you don't like it. Okay, you don't like it. It's not, you don't have to buy it. It's not like I was like, hey, I made you something. You know, it wasn't specifically for you. So you don't have to like it. You don't have to like it. You don't have to buy anything. Just walk away. It did, like, it sounds like it bothered me a lot. It didn't. I'm just saying, I'm just making a point. If you don't like something, you don't have to tell somebody you don't like it unless it's like they're asking you, hey, do you like this? If they're asking you, then yeah, say, I don't really like it. And then have a reason, please. Like, oh, these colors don't really work for me. Cool. Move on. Don't just be like, oh, I don't like this. It's not for you. I like it. Anywho, I sold half of my yarn, which I think is good. That's good, right? I don't really know. I'm not a businessy person. I'm just like this is a hobby. Here. So I gave away a little bit of yarn. Well, I gave away one skein, and then I had to walk away for a bit. I did offer a skein to a little kid who was knitting. She's so cute. And I don't know if she picked one or not because I left while they were looking at the yarn because I had to go do these things. Anyway, I hope she got something that she wanted. Maybe she did it. I don't know. But she walked around the store and she picked out black yarn, and I was like, you're my person. Like, you're the new generation. Like, I got black yarn. You need some black yarn? I got black yarn, rainbow yarn. Like, pick that up, take it with you, take it home. You don't have to pay for it. I'm just happy that you wanted black yarn. Do it. So I don't know if she picked it or not, or if she just went with another yarn, because I think she was looking at some black alpaca yarn, so she probably went with that one instead of mine. But either way, I'm happy that this kid is knitting with black yarn because it warms my heart. As you guys saw, my first knitting project was black yarn because I knew, because I'm me, that I would knit with black yarn a lot. And a lot of people complain about black yarn. I have no problem with it. No problem. And I think it's because that's how I taught myself to knit. So I'm fine looking at black yarn. I will say, this make-along is not the black yarn. It's the yarn. Cascade yarn, fingering weight, is splitty. At least the black that I'm using, it's, what is it, Cascade Heritage. It's a little bit splitty, and it's making my black yarn not fun. My black yarn I have no problem with. So, anyway, rambling. Okay. Also at the trunk show, I did a trade. I am very happy with trading things right now. Like, I think that's going to be a thing. Like, well, because I told you guys I wanted to do like a yarn trade thing. I haven't worked out the details on that. It's going to be forever before I do. But I am thrilled to trade things with people. Like, if I say that I want to trade things with people, if I'm just showing y'all something like, oh, I really like this, don't, hey, I'll trade you for this. Like, I really liked it. That was the whole point. This doesn't mean I want to trade it. I really like it, you know. But there is plenty in this stash that I'd be open to trading. Just saying. Anyway, I did a trade with Lynette at Juju Knits. I did not realize she was the bag maker. I guess because I don't pay attention to my tags when I get stuff. But LV Limited one-of-a-kind bags is Lynette of Juju Knits. And we did a trade because owls. Owls. Aren't they cute? So it's a little tote bag. And it comes with this cute little pouch, little zipper pouch. A quilted zipper pouch. It expands like so. And see, this baby yellow is okay. It's okay. It's the zipper, it's fine. But owls. And acquisitions. Right, where did I put it? Right next to the, where did I put the bag? Are you laying on the bag? You are. I love you. You can't get up here right now. Right by the register where all the bags were hanging. You guys know I don't need any more bags. I don't. But owls. This bag is by Mystic Meadow Creations. Mystic Meadow Creations. And owls. So and it's one of those the bags where you do the things and the whatnots. It's not a knot bag. What are they called? I don't know. But it's got the two grommets and you put them together and feed the handle thing through it, and it's like a knot bag, sort of. Whatever they're called. I don't know enough about bag making. But anyway, I bought it because owls. And it's things. And the things, and I'm so disorganized, I'm so sorry. It's got like a marbly looking fabric on the inside. You know what? Do y'all even care what the inside of these bags look like? I don't know. Alright. I like to show the insides because I find that kind of stuff important. It's got pockets. I don't know, it's really cute. I mean, technically, would you say this is reversible? I say it's reversible. It may not be intended to be reversible, but I say it's reversible. Anyway, I bought a bag because there were owls on it. Right across from the room where my trunk show was happening, there's a big pile of, is it Barocco or Barocco, however you pronounce it. So fluffy. I'm thinking cow. They have really pretty rainbow colors, but after I looked at the swatches on the Barocco website, I decided I didn't like how the colors transitioned. But this one, the transition didn't bother me but so much. So I think I'm going to make... Oh, it's so squishy and soft. Oh my gosh. It's so soft. I think I'm going to make a cowl or something with this. It's so squishy. You know what? Oh, you know what? I haven't made my cowl yet. What was it called? It was that triangle cowl that I wanted to make. And it was mosaic, and I can't remember what it's called, but I hadn't made it yet because I couldn't decide which yarn, because I was going to use that black sparkly rainbow yarn. Black sparkly rainbows. But I changed my mind after I went to New York Sheep and Wool and got more black sparkly rainbow yarn, so I decided I was going to set it aside and use it for a garment instead of an accessory. But maybe I can use it this, and then it has like a color fade to it. So maybe I just need a... What color would I offset this with, though? I don't know. Anyway, I bought this yarn because it was it was staring at me, and it was big and squishy. This is Barocco Wizard yarn. And this is color 2951. I'm sure it has a cool name somewhere else. But it's 85% superwash, 15% nylon, and it's chainette construction. Where do you see the... It's bulky. It's bulky. It's just so squishy. Okay, I bought that. And I bought some 5-inch tips because my Chow set is 4-inch, and I find that I do prefer that for knitting the things. But with the flat knitting, like the shawls and stuff I'm doing right now, I think I would prefer a 5-inch. And for the shawls that I've done so far, they tend to be like a size 3, size 4 when I'm doing fingering weight ones. So I got size 3 and 4 in the 5-inch for shawls. Plus, whenever I'm knitting something fingering weight, usually I end up using my 3. So I needed an extra set of 3s because I keep taking them off projects and moving them around, and it's just pain. And the 4 is good for sport weight, so reasonings. Okay. I left it in the other room. Dang it. I have more acquisitions. I got my Yarnaceous Monthly and a bag. I'll show them next time. It's fine. But anyway, 20 minutes. Okay. Oh, got these. With the whole shawl making thing, I decided I wanted something that worked better for blocking shawls and possibly blankets, colorwork blankets. I bought a book that will go more into the colorwork blanket idea that I wanted to do, and I'll show it when it arrives. I think it should be here either today or tomorrow, but I'll show it on the next episode. But I got these blocking wires, and I'm not going to unwrap one because I did that the other day, and I was like, these look like something that'll just go boing. And I'm going to put my eye out when I open this. And I was like, let me be really careful opening it. And then I almost put my eye out anyway. Anywho, these are really cool. I knew I'd seen them before. And I reached out to Aquila because I thought it was her that had shown them on a podcast. And it was. So she said they were cool and she liked them. So I decided to give them a go. But these are the Lazada's knitting blocking wire set, and I got the deluxe set because it had the really super long ones. So I think these ones are 35 inches, and I think these are 70. And I figured the 70s would be good for blankets. Yeah, 70 inches, whew, good for blankets. So I wanted a set that had a bunch of those in it, because that's what I feel like I'm going to use these for, is for blankets. So for blankets and shawls, and I'll use my regular blocking pins and stuff for like sweaters and things. So yeah. And today I'm going to go to the store to get some more dowels because, did y'all notice? Oh, y'all can't see it. Y'all can't see. The pile got bigger. So remember I was like, hey, these are my advents. Don't judge me. But that's what I wanted to talk to y'all about. Alright, so I went back through my email because I got another advent the other day and I was like, where did this come from? And like, I forgot I ordered it, y'all. I went back through and there are 10 advents. This is not happening next year. This is not happening next year. You hear me? It's not happening next year. The one thing I do want to get next year, you knew it was something, right? I do want to get the, what's that yarn I like? They're my colorway people. It's what Chevis just showed it on her last video. I'm mad I didn't know about that advent. It's so me. Like, if anybody had that advent and they don't like it, call me. going. It was the God, what's their name? It's over there. Lamb string. I can't read through your big head. Move. Lamb strings. Sorry, my dog's in the window. Lamb strings. Wool. The yarns. I wish I'd gotten their advent. And apparently, I think they had a holiday one too, but it sold out. I checked. Yeah. So next year, that's my goal. I want to get their Halloween advent next year because, oh my God, it's gorgeous. It's so gorgeous. I was like looking at it and I was like, oh my God, I could make a giant fadey cardigan with that and just have the gray yarn with I think it was Black Phillip or whatever. I could have that as the button band. Oh my God, it'd be so cool. But I didn't get it because I didn't know about it because I didn't know about lamb strings wool at that time. I didn't learn about them until I went to Woolen Folk, and yeah, now I'm jealous. Jealous. So yeah, I do want the lamb strings wool advent next year. But anyway, this business here, this is what we need to discuss. All right, so my original intention was I was going to do daily videos because I have so many freaking advents to open, okay? And I feel like it would take up entire, like, hours to show all the things. But I'm thinking it's not going to be that bad. So I'm here to ask you guys, even though it's like, what, 30 minutes in already. I'm here to ask you what you would like. I'm open, like, I can still do the daily things. Or I can make it a weekly episode, like on Saturdays, be like, hey, this is all the stuff I opened this week. And we could do it like a regular episode type thing. It would just be a longer episode because all the things. Or, like I said, I could do the daily thing. Or, third option, when it's all over, probably on Christmas Day, because I don't really do anything for the holidays. And I wanted to mention that because hoping that I didn't make people feel bad. I can't remember who I said something to, but I'm hoping this doesn't make anybody feel bad. I don't like, people asked what I was doing for Thanksgiving and invited me to things for Thanksgiving. It's not, thank you, I appreciate you. I just don't do holidays anymore. I'm an introvert that was raised by an introvert. I did all of my holidays with my mom growing up. We would still because she was big into family stuff. I'm not, because hypocrites. But, but you know, we would do our own thing, and then I would get dragged to the various family stuff because my mom wanted to stay like family's family, no matter how much jerks they are, they're still family. So you still go and do the nice things for them. I'm not that person. Family or not, respect goes both ways. And I'm not just going to be nice to you because you're family. If you're an asshole, you're an asshole. And I have no reason to be around you. So it's just how I feel. So my family, I told you guys I was the black sheep. That's why. Because if you're a jerk to me, I don't have to be around you. I'm good. I create my own family. You know what I mean? So my family's mad at me because I just wrote off everybody. I think there's maybe 3 family members that I talk to, and I don't even talk to them on the regular. Is it 3? Yeah, 3. Literally. And I have a huge family, y'all. You're a jerk or a hypocrite. I have no reason to be around you. But anyway, point being, I hope I didn't make anybody feel bad. Like, I am happy that you were around family and friends for the holidays. I hope you had fantastic holidays. I hope they were awesome. Cool. I don't do anything for holidays. I kind of chill with myself because being around people makes me uncomfortable because it reminds me that my mom's not here. So I can't be around a lot of people and families during the holidays because I'm like, man, if my mom was here, we could be doing this. And just, it depresses me. So I hang out with my dogs and I watch movies and do all the things that I normally do on my days off. And I treat it like a regular extra day off. So it's nothing against anybody, and like, no offense to anybody I didn't reach back out to that were like, hey, happy holidays. And I didn't say anything back. I kind of like cut myself off from the world during the holidays because seeing all that is just bad memories. Well, good memories, but sad memory. You know what I mean? So yeah, no offense to anybody. It's not that I'm not appreciative of holidays and holiday cheer and all that. It's just, I can't do it. And I know it's been, since 2008. And you would think time would make it easier to be around people, but no, I'm good with not being around people. So, what did you do? Are you okay? Did you eat dirt? You ate dirt. Did you eat dirt? Yeah, come here. Guess what you get? Come here. Stop eating dirt. It's not good for you. Better? Better? Okay. Sorry. Anyway. I'm rambling, but I just wanted to say I hope I did not offend anybody or make anybody feel bad. I just don't do holidays because it makes me sad. But that's not to make y'all sad. I want you guys to have a great time. I do enjoy seeing pictures of people with the holiday things, but I have to look at them after the holiday because if I look at it during the holiday, I get sad. So it makes sense. I'm sorry. I was just trying to want y'all to understand me a little bit. Like, I'm not a jerk. I'm really not. I can be, but I'm not. I don't mean to be. Like, a lot of times when people think I'm being a jerk is when I don't actually mean to be. It's just I get taken wrong, and just want to explain a little bit. So there you go. I hope everybody had a happy Thanksgiving. I had a nice time. I made food for me and the dogs got nummies in their foods, and I saw a lot of stuff floating around and about like things not to feed your dogs, and some of that information is false or misleading. Like certain things, yeah, you can't feed your dogs, not because they can't have it, but because of how it's prepared. Like I saw some stuff like dogs can't have ham. Yes, they can. They just can't have it like, what's the ham I grew up with? Country ham, that extra super salty ham. Or like ham with a bunch of spices and things. It's the spices and all the stuff and how you prepare it is why the dogs can't have it. They can have pork. There's pork in dog food, some dog food. Just like turkey. I saw stuff like, don't give dogs turkey. Dogs can have turkey. You just can't do all the things to it. You plain turkey. Like I buy, because it's just me, I buy the turkey tenderloins. And I set one aside and I cooked that just bland. And that's what the dogs got in their dinner. And I had the one that was like brined and spiced and marinated and yummy with garlic butter. Oh my God, it was so good. So I had the good one and they had the bland one, but dogs can have turkey. Lots of things. It's all about how you prepare it. Just saying. Anyway. Totally off topic. I am rambling like crazy. Y'all are used to it. It's okay. Back to the holiday countdown December stuffs. Okay. Back to what I was talking about. Please comment, seriously, comment please. What you would prefer. Would you prefer that I go ahead and do the daily thing? Would you prefer weekly? Or do you want to wait till it's all over and I just have one giant episode that shows all the things? Because then I could just hold them all together and be like, these are what I received for this Advent, blah, blah, blah. Let me know what you would prefer. I don't mind. Either way is fine with me. I'm just here to share. And depending on how I feel about some stuff, I might, put some things together. Like, hey, does anybody want this one? Does anybody want that one? Like, one of these, I don't know if I'm going to like it because it's not my thing. So, just got it because I wanted the bag. Anyway, and I might not even like the bag. We'll see what happens. But, all right, let me tell you exactly what's coming. Because I think I had a couple episodes ago, I mentioned all the Advents that I was getting. And I obviously left off a couple because there's more in here. But let me tell you what's in them. Okay, here we go. Haverland, Nicolas Cage Christmas Advent. I had to, it was Nicolas Cage. There's 24 minis and a full skein. Yarnaceous is 24 minis and a full skein. Super Fine is 24 minis. Magpie is 4 50-gram skeins of yarn and some extras. Kind of like last year where it's not a regular like days 1 through such and such. This one it's based on celestial events. So once I open the box, if it's like last year, there'll be a thing in there that tells me what days to open things because it corresponds with celestial events is when you open a box. Anyway. All right, so there's this year there's 4 50 grams. I think last year there were 3 50 grams and 3 full skeins last year, I think, if I remember right. Or was it 3 50 grams and a full skein? I don't remember. Anyway, they're over there. I haven't used them yet. Anyway, so there's 4 50 grams and some extra goodies. Last year, I think there was a bag, a mug, a tape measure, a pen. I don't know. Okay, so that's Magpie. Explorer Knits, it's 4 skeins. The full box is 4 skeins, a candle, a stitch marker. I think that's what's in those. But I got 2 because one's variegated and one's solid or semi-solid. So, or tonal, whatever. That. So technically with that one, it'll be 2 skeins and you open them once a week. Okay, so that one's once a week. Woolberry, it's a sock set box, so there's 4. So I figure with that one, I'll do that once a week too. Farmer's Daughter Fibers, it's 11 minis and 13 non-yarn things. So that's 24. So I figured that one would be a daily. Lola Bean, because I forgot that one, was 11, if I read this right, it's 11 50-gram skeins and a full skein. So that's to me is like every other day I open something. I don't know. And then Freckled Whimsy is a 24-day striped sock. So with that one, I figure I could show it weekly. Like these are the stripes for the week. I don't know. But those are all the advents. And like I said, some of them are daily, some of them are weekly. Yeah, like the Farmer's Daughter Fiber one says open yarn every other day. So it's like yarn one day and extra the next day, yarn one day and extra the next day. And I don't know what the extras are going to be. For Farmer's Daughter Fibers, I think it was a collaboration with Shelly Can, and it's supposed to be like self-care type thing. So maybe tea, lotion, I don't know. But that's the kind of stuff that's going to be in that one. And then I have, I did a trade with Soxy Nana Alice, and there are 12 minis and a full skein. So I figured that one would be every other day too. So yeah, so out of the 10 advents, and yeah, of the 10 advents, there's only 1, 2, 3, 4 where I would be opening something every day, really, if I have that right in my head. So yeah, let me know how y'all would like me to show you those, or do you not care? Like, do you not want to see anything that's in these? Do you have a specific one? Like, if you don't want to see all of them, do you have a specific one that you want me to show? Like, let me know what you guys would like. How often a video do you want? Do you want to see all of them? Or do you don't care about any of the stuff I got and you just do normal episodes and ignore all of that? Like, I don't think y'all are going to say that one. But, you know, if that's how you feel, let me know. Anyway, this is long. It's going to be long, y'all. It's going to be long. Even though I don't have that much to show because I'm not getting up. But actually, I'm going to post this as a separate video. I got my birthday gift to myself. I said I had no regrets about purchasing this. I still don't. I still question my sanity. I question my sanity on spending so much money on these. Here's my reasoning. It's a gift to myself. Okay? I like Chalgu needles. I do. They're black and silver. And they're made musical instrument wood. That's what they're made of. It's remnants of musical instruments. And it's black wood. When I was a kid, what age was it? Third grade? Third grade, I got a clarinet. Know what it's made of? Wood. It's a wood instrument. Know what it's made of? Black wood. With silver keys. It's like my clarinet has been turned into knitting tools. And I kind of dig it. I played the clarinet from third grade through senior year. And the fun story about that, fun fact, I wanted what's it called? I wanted not a violin, a viola. I wanted a viola. Because back in the day when arts were important, they're still important, but they're not as important in schools as they used to be, which is really sad. We had a lady come in. Was it just one lady? My memory, as a third grader, it was one lady. Yeah, it was. It was one lady because she was the music teacher. She came in, she brought all of the instruments, all of them that we had at school at that time. And she let us all mess with them to choose which instrument sparked our interest or didn't. You know, if we were like, this isn't my thing. Like you didn't have to be in music class, but if you wanted to be in music class, these are the instruments you could play, type thing. And they were mostly concert band instruments. And she played the violin, and I was like, okay. She played the viola, and I was like, I want that. So I went home, and I told my stepdad, and I called my stepdad, even though they weren't married, but, you know, he helped raise me for like 10 years, so he's my stepdad. I told my stepdad, I was like, I want a viola, and I want to be in the band, and I want to play an instrument, I want to be in the symphony, this is going to be amazing. And you know what he did? He went to the music store. Well, all right, first he talked to my mom, and I found this out later in life, like after my mom got sick and we started having like deep conversations as an adult. The reason he walked out of the music store with a clarinet and not a viola was because his real kids played clarinet, and it was on sale, and he figured it would be easier if all the kids played the same instrument. Even though I didn't know his kids, like I didn't even know he had other kids until I was an adult. So, things you learn when you're an adult. Anyway, he got me a clarinet because his daughters played clarinet, and he thought it would be simpler to help guide me with it because he was already familiar with it. So he didn't get me a viola, even though I really wanted one. So I was told, hey, this is what you're going to play. And I was like, whatever, I want to be in the band, it's fine. So I played clarinet for years, even though I wanted to be on the string side of things. I don't play it anymore. I think last time I played it, I got really mad because I couldn't hit, like, there's a certain way you have to hold the keys to hit the high notes, and I couldn't quite hit them, and I got real mad, and I threw it across the room, and I broke it. Because I think I've mentioned it here. I used to throw things when I was angry, and I broke it. And clarinets are expensive. And so, yeah, that was the end of my clarinet playing. So I did not play the clarinet in college because I broke it my senior year. And now you know another little random story about me. And you know what I really, 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 really wish I knew how to play now? The cello. Violas are cool and all, but I would love to learn how to play the cello. Is that ever going to happen? Probably not. But I listen to the Bach cello solo suites by Yo-Yo Ma way too often for somebody that doesn't know how to play the cello. So beautiful, such a beautiful instrument, such a beautiful instrument. And have you watched those two guys that do like Metallica on the cello? Oh my God, it's good stuff. Good stuff. I can't remember what they're called. Two brothers or something. I don't know. Two cellos? I think it's called two cellos. Random story. Anyway, point being, I got this. I'm going to do an unboxing. I'm going to try to film it like with the camera thing down so you guys can actually see the stuff without me going like this. Like I'm gonna try to do that, and I'm gonna post that after this. So yeah, I think I'm gonna turn the heater off because I'm warm now, and I'm gonna turn the heater off and try to film an unboxing of this, and I will post it after I post this episode. Should I post it tomorrow or should I post it the same day? I don't know. Maybe I'll post it tomorrow. I might post it tomorrow. But anyway, yeah, that's it. And since I'm off today, I'm going to tackle my craft room or my craft closet. Can't quite do the room until I clean the closet out. So I'm going to go tackle my closet and pull some de-stash stuff out. So that's what I'm doing. Movies. Going to end this on a movie note. Well, really a TV show note. Okay. Netflix, Inside Man. If you like dark humor and murder mystery type stuffs, it's really good. It's got the dude from Doctor Who in it, David Tennant. He's so great. Anyway, it's so good if you like dark humor or dark things. It's good. It's real good. Oh crap, there's more. I watched more than that. But that's the show I watched the most recently. So that's the one I'm going to mention for today. There's also a show called The Parfumier. I think it's in French. Was it in French or was it in English? Was it French? I don't remember. I watched it because there is a movie called Perfume Story of a Murderer, which is based on the book Perfume by Patrick Skeins, I think. I can't remember. It's on my bookshelf. I prefer the movie. The book's real good, but I like the way they went with the movie, and Dustin Hoffman's in it, and I freaking love the soundtrack. But I love that movie, and there have been a couple of TV shows inspired by that book, and Perfumier is one of them. It's all right. It's not what I expected. There's another TV show, which I think is also on Netflix, that's based on the Perfume book, but I can't remember what it's called. I'll have to look it up and find it. But it's way better. It's way better than the most recent one, in my opinion. What else? I still haven't seen the new Black Panther movie yet, just because I haven't felt like driving all the way to the movie theater because it's a trek. So, yeah. Anyway, that's all I got. That's the episode for today. I'm going to do the unboxing, and I will come back to you guys soonish. I have another trunk show on Saturday on the Lamb. If you're local, please come to that one. It's my birthday. I'll be 45, and I'm hoping I will have time to drive to Richardson to get the cupcakes that I like, because they're the best cupcakes I've ever had, and that's what I want. So hopefully I have time to make it out there to get them before the trunk show. But then I feel guilty because I'm like, I should buy them for everyone, but I just want them for me. So, because I'm selfish. I just want a cupcake for myself. And I won't have time to go after the trunk show because they'll be closed. Yeah, I'm just going to go get cupcakes for myself. And yeah, y'all can suffer without them. They're so good. If you're local, M2M Bakery in Richardson has the absolute best red velvet cupcakes you'll ever have in your entire life. Trust. They're freaking delicious. Especially if you like Asian bakeries, because I like Asian bakeries. They don't use a crap ton of sugar, so things don't taste like super sweet. They taste like very authentic, delicious baked goods, which is how it should be. And oh my God, the red velvet cupcakes at M2M Bakery. Just, ugh. Are they open today? I'm gonna go get cupcakes now. I'm like, no. I'm gonna work on my closet. Anyway, if you're local, please come to the trunk show at On the Lamb. I will be taking the yarn that I set aside for them, as well as what was left over from the trunk show from Juju's. So all that's going there. I feel like I should do something special for my birthday, but I don't know if I have time really to dye anything extra for the birthday. I don't know if it would be like dry in time, because I'd have to sit down and plan what I want to do, and just the things and whatnots. And I am rambling now. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna do the unboxing of the thing, and I'm gonna clean the closet. All right, that's it. That's it. And I'm gonna write down the movies that I want to tell you guys about that I think are decent. And I'm gonna write them down. And we'll talk. That's the other thing. When I do the unboxing videos, my plan is to mention a movie that's decent. It's my plan. So I'm gonna do the unboxing and be like, and here's a movie I recommend. Like, I'm gonna try to remember to do that. Okay, I'm gonna go. All right, bye. Have a good one.